Hello everybody, it's Nancy and I'm continuing with the November clubs of the month. I already did a video showing the better press of the month, which is called Pause in the City, and the 3D embossing folder, which is a smaller tufted diamonds, and here is the card I made, so you can go check out that video. I had a lot of fun watercoloring that little image in. And then this video is going to be showing you guys the wax seal of the month, which comes with the 4-color coral mix and this wax seal, which is called Sin Sin. So it's like a little celebration one. I already have the colors on the wax seal oven, and I have my mat out, and my glimmer machine is heating up. The color for this month is a beautiful blush, and we are going to put that foil on. We always do foil side up, and then I'm using some Hammer Mill Premium Color Copy in, I believe it's 100 pound. It feels a little thicker to me. So we're going to let that warm up while we do the wax seal. And this will be a pretty easy and fast card. So I'm just going to take that. And I believe I only used 3 beads. This is kind of oval shaped. That looks pretty good right there. Actually, I'm going to clean that up. I just use paper towel to clean my spoons up, and then I'll clean the oven up. Just be careful not to touch any of that metal because it can get hot. Just put that over there. Okay, my glimmer is counting down. So there's this beautiful background for the glimmer, and then there are 2 sentiments with dies, and the sentiments say, "Here's to another well-styled year." This would also go really good if you got the makeup set from Spellbinders. There's like the makeup bag, the perfume bottle, some of the makeups, and this one says, "Saw this and thought of you." Great for putting gift cards or something like that in. Maybe you buy somebody something nice, a purse, a scarf, or something like that. So those are the 2 sentiments. And I believe our wax seal should be done now. Yep. Beautiful little celebration glass there. And these coral colors are just so nice. Focus. Autofocus? Not auto-focusing. Okay. Okay, we're going to put that aside. And our glimmer is done, so we're going to bring our platinum in. Zoom you guys out a little bit. Nope, wrong way. Okay. I did not tape my plates together yet, so hopefully nothing moves out of the way. There you can see the nice plate. And I give that just a second to cool and reveal. I have a little bit of overfoiling in the center there. And I wonder if it's just because I used a really thick cardstock, but that's okay because this is regular cardstock. There's 2 things we can do. We can take a mono eraser and erase it, which you can automatically see it immediately starts to take some of that extra foil off. The other thing you can do if you are using really smooth paper like a Yupo paper or the Spellbinder Specialty Glimmer paper or a foil cardstock, you don't want to scratch that by using an eraser. So what you can do is use a little light tack like washi tape and just simply tap on the foil and it will take all of that excess foil out of the way. Now mine is pretty much all coming out. This isn't even a sand eraser. This is just a, oh no, this is a sand eraser. This is Tombow sand eraser. just in the center, which is weird. Oh, a little bit more here. Now my paper unfortunately was not centered, so the bottom is a little cut off, so I might cut this off. Cut this down, I should say, not cut it off, cut it down. But I really like this geometric modern pattern here. You know what? I'm betting this happened because everything's slightly shifted because I didn't tape my plates together and they all moved. So it touched the foil once, then moved, and then I ran it through the machine and it foiled it again. That's what it looked like. Well, I'm going to put my wax seal over top of that so you won't see it. All right, I'm going to cut this down a little bit. Ooh, do I have the luxury cardstock in this color? Let me check. I think there is a rose gold pack, right? There's blue, there's red, there's white, there's gold, there's silver. I'm pretty sure that I have the rose gold pack as well. I found a little piece here. We're just going to see if we can use this. Yes. That's pretty good. We're going to mat that in the back. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one down to 5 by 3 3/4, which actually goes right to the line there. And you could also use your dies too. Then I'm going to cut this one down to 5 1/4 by 4. So it's pretty close to that already. And this little strip can actually put in the middle almost like a ribbon and then put our wax seal over it, and that'll cover up my little glimmer boo-boo because my plate moved. Okay, so let's just glue all of this together. So I'm going to glue this strip on first so I can cut it down to where I want it. That is video games you hear in the background. I'm so sorry. I cannot use a mic on my camera, which is what I'm now trying to practice using for filming. So you will hear whatever is going on in the rest of the house, and I do apologize for that. So I'm going to cut that down, and it covered up most of my double foiling boo-boo. Just want to make sure it's pretty straight. I'm just going to take my Spellbinders scissors. These are my favorite scissors, you guys. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to glue my wax seal right in the middle. I do have sentiments left over from the Better Press that I'm going to bring in. You want to use a very strong glue for holding that wax seal down. And because we are putting this down on glitter paper, even though this is a very sheer fine glitter, you want to use liquid glue for that too, because the glue tape, the glue runner, tape runner, sometimes doesn't always stick to foil card or glitter cardstock, I noticed. So I like to use liquid glue. That came together pretty nicely. You could also make this a larger, because of the way the plate is, a 5x7 card by carrying down the lines here. You could do a slim line card by doing it down the middle. And you guys always ask, well, how do we line it up? So there are grid lines on the mat. So all you do is just kind of follow the grid lines. And then you can make this wider or make it longer. So that's pretty neat about this plate, that it has the capability of kind of being puzzle pieced together to make a bigger background. Although it is pretty large. What is the measurement on this? So this already measures 4.5 inches wide by 5 3/4 inches long. So it already is a pretty big glimmer plate. Okay, and then I said I have my sentiments. They are printed out in sapphire ink. It says, "Thanks for showing up in style. Life's more fun with a little flair. Life is better with girlfriends and charm to know you." So I think I'm going to put in here, life's more fun with a little flair. And I'm just going to put that on the inside because it's navy. So I want to have it on the inside because the outside of the card is that rose gold blush color. And any card that you foil has flair to it. So there we go. That is the Glimmer of the Month and Wax Seal of the Month for November 2025. And as I said before, look how pretty that is. Paper makes all the difference, by the way. That Hammermill paper you can pick up in my Amazon shop. And again, it's Hammermill Premium Color Cardstock. 100 pound is what I like to use for hot foiling. And you can see how beautiful that came out. Let's go this way. There we go. And there's the wax seal. Looks gorgeous. So that looks really nice. And then we have that luxury cardstock. I didn't do the sentiments, but remember that you also get the 2 sentiments and the dies, because I already had those sentiments from the Better Press. So for the Glimmer of the Month this month, you're going to get beautiful large background plate, 2 sentiments, 2 dies, and then you're going to get the blush colored foil. And then the wax seal of the month is going to give you, it's the Sin wax seal, which is like a little celebration cup, and the coral must have 4 color wax beads. So that is for the wax seal of the month. And again, if you missed the last video that I did, that is the Pause in the City Better Press plate, which is a layering Better Press plate with this French girl, her little French dog, sentiments, and the dies to cut out the sentiments. And the 3D embossing folder is a tufted 3D embossing folder. So you can go check out that video if you missed it. If you're interested in any of the products, please use my links down below. It does pay me a small affiliate link. It does not cost you anything more, but it lets Spellbinders know that you watched my video and I gave you a little bit of inspiration. Remember, if you are a club member, these are all available to you as of the 1st of the month. You also get an exclusive entry to any new Spellbinders that they might launch before the release day. The release day is usually the 10th. Sometimes they bring things out a little earlier. If you are not a club member and you want to start up, you will have to wait until the 6th to start up. If you guys have any questions, post them down below. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys subscribing and sharing my videos. And if you want to know more, you can join our Foiling Snobs Club Facebook group, where we do all kinds of card making, including foiling, coloring, scrapbooking, anything that you're interested in. Just go on over to Facebook, answer the questions, and we look forward to seeing you guys there. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.